Hi, it's Mr. Mortgage. It's June 18th with a wonderful May California housing report. Psych! No, it's not that good, but I want to go over the numbers here with you because they're real important. Sales did pick up, but I need to show you why you can't read headlines when trying to decipher this data. Before I do so, I need to give you directions to my blog. Go to ml-implode.com, the mortgage lender implodometer there. Go direct to my site there, or go to Google and type in Mr. Mortgage blog, and I'm the first results. That's pretty good. So, DataQuick puts out their monthly sales report right about now. They came out yesterday. It's a week after the foreclosure reports come out. I put out mine. And it's a week before the existing home sales and the new home sales number that come out once a month to get the stock market all hot and bothered, right? So it's real important, especially if you're a trader, to get this data so you can decipher the numbers underneath the numbers, because it's very deceptive, and I think they do it on purpose. They don't give you the whole market. That's another reason why I gave you the link to my blog, because on there I have a chart that I've been maintaining. It has a year and a half worth of data, and it shows you things such as total sales, organic sales, REO is a part of sales, month supply figures, and it factors in all the market. The housing markets now have so many different parts that never used to be there. It's not just about housing prices and total sales anymore, because you have so many variables in there with the bank shadow inventory and not. But let me go over this report here. Let me try to decipher it for you and bring in all the other pieces that I'm aware of so you have a real good picture of the market. So in May, total sales were 33,024. I'm going to refer to my notes here because it's such fresh data. That's up 5.7% over April. There were 31,150 homes, but it's statistically insignificant, 5% jump. It's essentially flat month over month, year over year, month over month rather. That's the slowest May since 1995. Now, of the 33,000 homes that sold last month, 12,600 were foreclosure resales. That's up 7+ percent over last month, and up 700% from a little bit over a year ago. A year ago, foreclosure resales as a portion or as a percentage of total sales was nothing, 4 to 5%. Now it's 38.5%. The foreclosure market is now the real estate market, and the banks are the market maker. I just can't stress that enough. It's so important to know who's controlling the market. The banks are controlling the real estate market. They're letting these homes go for 15, 20, 50% below comparable sales in the neighborhood, destroying the value in people's property, sending vast numbers of people into a negative equity position, who will then default on their mortgages because they can walk, and making the problem even worse. I mean, this is an absolute disaster in the making, and the numbers every month are proving what I'm saying month after month. The median home price tumbled last month to $339,000, down 4.3% in a single month. In the past 12 months, median home price is down from $484,000 to $339,000 for a 30% drop in a year. Never before in history have homes fallen in any state, except for maybe Louisiana 2 years ago. And that's not a joke. I apologize if I offended anyone by saying that, but that's how serious it is. 30% in 1 year in the state of California, the greatest housing state in the nation. There were 20,376 organic sales. Now, organic sales are total sales less foreclosure sales. That's me selling a home to you. It's real important you keep track of the organic sales market, because 2 years ago, there were 55,000 organic sales. Me selling homes to you. That's a vibrant market. 20,000 organic sales is at all-time record multi-decade low. So, of the notice of defaults, there were 44,000 of those notice of defaults in the month of May. That's going to result in 34,650 new bank REOs 4 to 5 months out. 24,831 homes went back to the bank in the month of May. That's inventory that will come back on the street. We only sold 33,024 homes. Do the math. About 8,500 total homes left the inventory supply in California. There's 275,000 listed homes for sale in California. If we're only burning through at a rate of 8,500 a month, we have 4+ years supply in California versus the published numbers of 10 to 11 months. The supply problem is massive out there because of the bank's shadow inventory. In the past 4 months, we've taken back 167,000. Notice of defaults have been 167,000 homes. About 80% of those will end up going back to the bank as REO. The number keeps climbing because people don't want to cure their notice of defaults. They have no reason to. They're upside down way too much in the properties. It used to be where 60% of notice of defaults would make it all the way to the REO stage. Now 85% are making it all the way to the REO stage. That's going to bring back 33,500 homes per month over the next 4 to 5 months, every single month. We only sold 33,000 this month. That just means we're not going to be, unless sales increase into June, we're not going to move any inventory whatsoever. The inventory burn rate's consistently dropping even though the sales rate has been rising the last 2 months. That's because there's so many foreclosures going back, so many homes going back to the banks, and so many of the sales make up a part of the total sales. I mean, this is just a disaster of a report. Remember, next week on the 26th is when the National Existing Home Sales Report comes out, and I think you're probably going to be the same. Home sales ticked up a little bit, but of that, 38% plus were part of the foreclosure stock, and you will see values down. I'm certain of it, just like you did the month prior. These homes are being sold again at massive discounts. That's what's driving down the value. This is the first spring-summer selling season that we haven't had exotic or affordable loan programs to fall back on. That's why we're not seeing the organic sales. Unless the home is priced at a distress level, which 38.4% of the homes sold were, people just can't afford to buy. These price levels are still far too high. In summary, 33,024 homes sold this month. 12,650 were foreclosure resales. Only 20,000 were organic sales, which is a multi-decade low. There were 10.4 billion in homes. 25,000 that went back to the banks last month. New notice of defaults guarantee that we'll have 33,500 homes coming back to the banks, adding that to inventory in the next 5 months. Unless sales double from here. And we're already in May. This should be a booming sales month in May. We're not going to burn through the inventory that we already know is listed with real estate agents out there. So this is a real troublesome report. We didn't do anything. Sales went up, and there's more inventory out there than there was last month. That's it. I wish I had something better to tell you. So go onto the blog and look at the chart I have up. Again, it gives you the entire picture of the California real estate universe. It's sitting there on the blog. Also, subscribe to the blog. If you put in your email address, it sends you an email every night with everything I've done throughout the day. I put some real good stuff up there, so I'm told. You also get this stuff first. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting subscribe right there, you get these videos the second they're released, so you have a little jump on everyone. Also, I still work for stars, guys, so rate this thing high. Give me some stars if you like it. I really try to do my best to get the data out there to you first and try to explain it so you know what's going on, so you don't have to be spun around by all the headlines that come out here that are absolutely, obviously deceptive and misleading. That's it for now, and don't believe the hype.